Hi, good evening to all. Today we are going to look at an important topic of research methods, requisites of a good questionnaire. Questionnaire is one kind of research method through which the information is gathered. First of all, we look at the meaning of a questionnaire. Questionnaire is a systematic compilation of questions that are submitted to a sampling of a population from which information is desired. Questionnaire is nothing, it's a set of questions that are submitted to the respondents through which the information we gathered. It's called a questionnaire. Requisites of a good questionnaire. What are the requirements of to be a good questionnaire? Are as follows. The first one is a covering letter. The aim of it is to introduce the objectives of a research study, to give instructions for answering the questions. The main aim of a covering letter, we need to introduce the objectives of our research study to the respondents and give the proper instructions for answering the questionnaire. It assures a respondent the anonymity and confidentiality of the information provided by him. Whatever information provided by the respondent, we need to give assurance as the anonymity and the confidentiality of the information. Anonymity means without reveal the respondent name. That is anonymity. If mailed by post, it should be accompanied by a self-addressed stamped envelope. Suppose we are going to send it through mail, that time we need to write down his self-addressed along with the stamped envelope. Next, layout. It should be attractive manner. The use of a bold, italic and underline should be done to highlight important things in questions. In a questionnaire, there are a lot of important things appear. That important words should be in bold, italic and underline. Proper space should be provided between questions if the respondent needs to write an answer of a questions. If a respondent would like to write an answer instead of ticking the question, that time we need to provide proper space for that. Paper and printing quality affects a lot of the appearance of a questionnaire. It's for more visible and the quality of the questionnaire. Next is the number of questions. The size of a questionnaire is an important aspect for a respondent. The size of a questions takes into account takes into consideration. If the number of questions is too large, there will be poor response. Number of questions should be limited. Then only we will get the correct response. We will get the right response. Lengthy questionnaire is avoided to be filled due to lack of time and boredom. We cannot set the lengthy questions because the respondents feel like time waste and the boredom builds. Next is the size of questions. Long and complicated questions should be avoided as they are not understood by respondents. Long and complicated questions we should not be involved in the questionnaire as they are not understood by respondents. The respondents don't understand the questions if they are too long and in a complicated manner. A question should be such that the respondent needs it quickly, understand its meaning, and gives an answer to it easily. A question should be in such a manner that a respondent reads it quickly and understands its meaning and gives an answer to it easily without any obstacles. Next is some sequence of questions. A haphazard arrangement of questions may confuse a respondent. The arrangement of questions should be in proper manner. The flow of order of questions should be natural and logical. The flowing of questions should be in a natural and logical manner. It is illogical to ask a woman if she is married after asking her the number of children she has. Once we asked a woman, she has a number of children. After asking that, don't ask about it, about whether she is married or not. It is an illogical way to ask this question. Next is the clarity in a question. Question should not be ambiguous or abstract. Question should not be in the confused manner. It should clearly pass the objective of the researcher to the respondent. To the respondent, the research study objective should be clearly pass the message to him. It should not involve any mathematical calculation to answer a question. It should be avoided mathematical questions. The respondent feels it so complicated, then they won't answer for the question. Question like what are the qualities of an ideal manager without giving choices, it's too abstract a question. It's a kind of question, what are the qualities of an ideal manager? After asking these questions without giving spaces, choices, is too abstract in size for a question. Such questions should be avoided. Don't ask such questions to the respondent. Next is the last one is avoid personal questions. A respondent is always reluctant in answering personal questions relating to income, marriage, sex, love affairs, smoking, and drinking habits. We cannot throw questions like a respondent the personal questions that are related to his income, marriage, sex, love affairs, smoking, and drinking habits. They are not ready to answer such questions. Unless it is essential in a research study, such questions should not be placed directly in a questionnaire. It is necessary for a research study the personal questions, even though such questions should not be placed directly in a questionnaire. It has a certain procedure we need to follow that before asking respondent personal questions. Thank you. We will see you again with another session. Until then, stay tuned, stay blessed. Bye.